Don't be jealous of my boogie. Don't be
I know this
jealous of
song.
my boogie. Don't be jealous of my boogie. Don't be jealous of my. Oh, I'm sorry. Welcome back. I've been singing that song all weekend. Also, you're beautiful. And also, Neo, I just can't stop. I just
Leo.
can't stop. They said Neo didn't want $1. He just wanted 4 quarters. Nothing's wrong with that.
What?
Nothing's wrong with that. Shout out to Neo and his wives.
Oh.
I say y'all dead wrong for that, but nothing. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Connected with E. I am your host, Emaya. Also, to the left of me, our other lovely host,
Mia, aka Mia No Long.
No Long. And shout out to the production team in the back. She's back again. We was very shocked to see. I was very shocked to see her again. But shout out to Miss Bella. Bella. Also, please, y'all tune into her show Wednesdays. I want to say 7, 6, 5, 8,
Damn.
7, 6, 11, 7, 7, 7, 93, 11. You know that song?
8675309.
Let me see if I got another one. Just 999 What's the one? Baby, you know what I miss you.
Oh, it's holiday, 3600 Empire today.
Call 622135. Whoever you want. Okay, no, this just. I'm sorry. Shout out to the production team, though. Shout out to Bella. Her show is at on
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock
Yeah.
Wednesdays. Shout out to Wednesdays. But you know what we do? Just bringing this world to Charlotte to the world. All the good things that Nia says always messes it up. Shout out some local businesses. Shout out some artists. Shout out ourselves. Just keep you guys connected.
Gossip.
I know, just a little something. Nothing too crazy, but inform you all in one. Isn't that just wonderful? But yes, but before we get into our news, what do we have up first, friend?
She always says my part.
I'll be confused. Wait a minute, I don't know what else. We're gonna talk about that, but go ahead.
Anyway, the business of the week this week is 704 Shop, which is a Charlotte-based apparel and lifestyle brand. The founders started this brand as college roommates at UNC Charlotte. Their goal was to create designs that celebrate Charlotte pride while keeping the quality high and the looks fresh. 704 Shop offers streetwear with a purpose. From graphic tees to hoodies to hats and accessories, every piece carries that Queen City energy, so you can rep Charlotte wherever you go. So make sure you check them out. And also, keep in mind that their limited drops sell out very quickly, so follow them on social media and be ready when the new collection hits.
Okay, it's that time. Well, for hoodies. Yeah.
With that being said, let's go ahead and get into our news.
Yeah, we can go ahead and talk about it. We won! We won! I can't believe it. Listen,
Xavier Leggett ain't been doing what he's supposed to do.
Listen, he was fighting on that. I seen the recent clip. Was he fighting on the? Well, listen, that hey.
He ain't been right.
And I'm as a Panthers fan, beggars can't be choosers. I'm gonna take the W. I'm gonna hold it up.
Atlanta thought they was gonna win too.
We crushed them birds. Now, granted, don't hold me to what I said last week. See, last week I had some things going on. My grandma's birthday was coming up. Don't hold me against the fire. I'm sorry, but I'm very proud of those boys, though. Who them boys? Who them boys?
I seen
Who them boys?
Whole stadium.
Take your shirt off. Build up a helicopter. Sweet Caroline. Oh, so good. When we lose. Let me say, I'm sorry real quick. My mom was downtown that night that we played the Super Bowl. She said, I'm gonna tell you, there was never another. She said she's never heard such a quieter walk home downtown in the streets.
I never rain the next day.
It was bad. Like she said, it was like when I said the walk home, everybody just was. Nobody talked. I told my grandma she need to go to bed. Grandma, go to bed.
Everything happened for a reason.
Right. My grandma like everything happened for a reason. Why you turn my TV off? Go to bed. Go to bed. This is not for elderly and children to see. I don't. Oh God.
Please, I love you.
No, they was like, "Yeah, get your." When he got on the floor,
yeah, he was
get up, get your big ass up, Cam. Oh, it's
North
okay.
Carolina, we love you.
Listen, look how happy we're smiling in the ear. And I had a person, I am a Carolina's Panther fan. Shout out to the Carolina Panthers, and they was like, "You really a Carolina?" I mean, what else am I supposed to? What else I got? I don't got nothing else. I mean, shout out. I will say we're gonna also talk about the Eagles. Cause shout out the Eagles. Yeah.
I support both teams.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
I told Earl.
I hope the baby's a boy.
I told Earl about you. About you being a Panthers fan and how I told you that he was an Eagles fan.
How he felt about that.
He was just like,
keep it going.
There. And,
I need those encouraging words.
There because he thought,
He thought too, right?
His life.
He thought
about 70.
Right. He was like, he could have been out of here before, Shout out Earl. Just for that, Earl got an extra 20 years. Yeah. Just for that. Just for that. He said, he need to see about at least 2 more. Yeah. For sure. But yeah, shout out to the Panthers. Now, granted, and you said who said that? I might have said that allegedly. I don't know. I wouldn't think they would pay the Falcons off. I don't think so. I don't know. The Falcons just might have had a bad game. Look, we done had plenty of bad games.
They're not undefeated. Were they undefeated?
Yeah, no. Yeah, they okay. Yeah.
Well, you never know what the pay. I would support y'all because y'all might.
Listen, but they might. Wait, you gonna? I thought you was support. Oh,
that's how I'm gonna support.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
I thought you said. I know. I said you was. You still supporting us. Yeah, you're on the team. Okay. Don't just wait. Oh, so the Eagles goes 3-0, and I would say don't. Okay. Shout, love that. And shout. Do you have 2 teams, Bella? Or are you just a one team? Who? New York Jets. No team. You don't like football.
I like it. I just don't have.
It's not even a home team.
Bella knows she like to see them big niggas cost this.
Ooh.
Saquon Barkley.
Child, they fined him about 40 grand for a helmet hit. Which honestly, granted, the helmet now, I ain't gonna hold you. If I was the player, I'd be kind of mad getting up because my neck probably would hurt. But at the end of the day, it's football. But it was kind of like a semi-face shot. But at the end of the day, they be tearing his little butt up.
Played them, was it Cowboys? They played somebody. They was tearing. It was so much aggression and just even the Chiefs too. It was much like back and forth.
Listen, when we
hooping and hollering and masculine.
What was that game? When we played it was Josh Norman versus Odell Beckham.
They hate each other.
We was listen. It'd be like that. Some teams it's gonna be like.
I love it. Luke Kuechly edit I sent you.
I gotta watch that.
Like a Luke Kid was so beautiful.
Shout out to him.
One of the best.
He was. I think it's the seats.
It was in his position.
Yeah, he was definitely one of the best.
They say he didn't like it no more. He said he was tired.
I thought his head gave out.
No, he said that might have been he just said that.
I don't know. They said that CTE was not gonna out allegedly. I don't know.
And he was like,
that sound like
I don't have the passion anymore. He said, I'm done. Because y'all took that. No, Cam took that money and
allegedly.
I'm telling you,
allegedly. Cam comes up to just tell us. Just have a conversation with us. We want.
If he come up here, I don't want to talk nothing about no football.
You want to tell me what we gonna talk about? I gotta talk about the football. I was there. Cam, we was rooting for you. We was rooting. It's okay.
That door.
Child. But shit, I don't want him doing what he did to middle school to us.
I'm not gonna fight him.
Jesus, please. But no, what it is, I forgave.
He had 4 people
all in a suit. Suit and slacks. Come here. Are we doing it in the name of Jesus?
He trying to help you, Black Kings.
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
Speaking of Cam, I seen a clip where I guess he has. I don't know if he does like high school football or something. He has something going on with like AU. I don't know. He has a whole.
I think something like that.
And I seen. I guess the players got his jersey and stumped on it. Rivals, but they were kids. Like, how dare y'all? This is. And I guess they was playing his team, and so he was like, "What?" He said, "What?"
Right. He whooped. Cam like he whooped kids. Cam like he whooped kids. He definitely whooped kids. He definitely like that. Jody friend. That's the one. Cam definitely like whoop kids. Shout out to Cam. He a Taurus. Not the coach. When he walk away, I be talking though. But yeah, shout out to the Panthers. Also, shout out to Eagles. I'm not for sure if Jordan was from Charlotte, but
We went to middle school here.
it's crazy. I sat across from him. It's so funny. Like literally, me and him had some, both of us bonding being over big. We could understand.
Y'all was the tallest people in the
Listen,
grade.
I kind of was, I kind of felt a little type of way when that title came away in like high school because everybody kind of did like a little year. So I was like, okay, but it is what it is. But shout out to Jordan Davis. He basically, I want to say he win the Eagles game because basically it was
He got them back.
it was a kick.
They were losing.
It was the kicker kicked the ball and then they won. They basically said him and Jalen Carter planned it out, which was a great play. They planned it out to bump the ball and then the ball failed and he scooped it up and he ran it. 6'6", 336 pounds.
He was that tall.
Oh, Bella, she's I'm gonna hop on it.
No, I don't want him like that. But
no. She said, no. But I'm just saying that is, but he's very fast.
Yeah,
he's super fast.
I think he was on viral last year.
He's super fast. So,
fast.
Yeah, who child? Eagles! Shout out to that man that's doing. He's like doing the deaf sign language.
I ain't seen the ugly one yet.
Yeah, most of them are that cute. Even the ugly one. Let me tell you something. You can be such a winner that you can look cute. That'd be like that. That'd be like that. Cause I swear the Panthers got ugly after they lost that game.
Sit down. And took his feather hats with him.
I'm with him. I want them locked up.
Greg Olsen. I just seen it on the podcast.
I want them locked up. And I ain't never been the same. Oh Jesus! Now the only one that Cam still looking fine was Luke. Luke still kind of look, Cam still. He was a little older, so that's why I hate that.
The guy who used to play here, who got a son, who played football for the Ravens. He was Steve Smith. I don't like him. Yeah.
What?
I'm just kidding. No, I'm not actually.
I know he was cheating on his wife.
Yeah,
Well, so he was cheating on his girl, but then he was cheating on somebody that had a wife and the man. Let me tell you something. If you gotta call and ask somebody, they cheating. It is what it is. Don't embarrass yourself.
Shout out to the Panthers. We love y'all.
Yeah, shout out to them.
I'll say every weekend, I'll be like, how do y'all sleep at night?
Today they sleeping peacefully. They sleeping super peacefully. Baby, I would. Now wait a minute. See, you can't jump the gun. Ladies, don't jump the gun too quick. Don't do that now. You gotta wait. Now playoffs. Now once you get in that playoffs territory, then we can talk about baby making love. But besides that, I don't know about that. But yeah, shout out to the Panthers, 30-0. Falcons, I understand. It happens,
It's Matt Ryan's fault.
It's gonna happen.
That's they blame the Super Bowl.
Oh, right.
It's Matt Ryan.
Nobody else. Cam Newton.
They said he wasn't even there.
Child.
I love it.
Yes, but speaking of wasn't even there. Yes. Now, granted, the name is Brooklyn, but I don't think we should bring those Brooklyn ways down here. No shade to Brooklyn, but the Brooklyn it's been going down over there. I don't know what's going on.
I think somebody said that they've always had this issue.
Oh, but they're in that corner, yeah.
They said no matter
the people.
This the club. No matter who owns the club, no matter what the name is to the club, people are dying outside that club.
Oh, that building.
Yeah.
That's how we said it's a spirit downtown. They never made it out them four corners. I don't know.
We don't want to say it.
No, they passed. But Charlotte Mecklenburg police are investigating a fatal shooting that happened early Sunday morning at the Brooklyn Night Club Lounge, uptown Charlotte. Is it uptown or downtown? We still don't know. I thought it was downtown. We go downtown. I thought uptown is like a DC thing, right?
Downtown, and they say no, that's northern side. They say y'all all go uptown. That's why I changed.
I thought what?
Every show. I thought it was like we say downtown up there, like we going downtown. Up here, I don't know if it's because of y'all. I don't know what that is.
I don't know. We're confused. We're lost. I'm confused. We're lost.
That's that slave education.
I'm assuming so. We're lost.
You had a good education. I'm saying the people before then.
I'm confused. Maybe it's the geographic ways because I thought we was going down. I don't know. Well, whatever. But 26-year-old Stephen Lee Wheeler sadly had gunshots heard around 12:42 around Caldwell Street. I'm assuming that two groups of people were starting, well, not assuming, but two groups of people had confrontation, which led to, him just getting shot. So sad. Only
Very loved
26.
and hated across the city,
Yeah.
according to Facebook.
Oh, the guy.
Yeah, Facebook's an
Well, that's all of us. I might be loved and hated across the city. No, I mostly love. However, I did have. I'm not gonna say I had the best, but I will say a customer. I will ask for a customer for my forgiveness the other day. I wasn't probably the nicest to one of my customers, but they wasn't the nicest to me. So I might be loved and hated across the city too. But that doesn't, we're still sending our condolences to Mr. Wheeler. I hate that. I hate Brooklyn nightclub is getting this bad rep. Y'all need, it's a lot of bodies on the floor.
Security start doing their job.
They the security the one killing. You remember what happened in Imperial? He knocked the girl out. Oh, she didn't come through with her story too.
No, I'm sure she got paid off. Only heard shit from her since.
Child. Dang, I just thought about it. Should have put ourselves on the docket?
What we do?
You remember? Not us, but
we got into a shootout?
No, well, schools sometimes be landing on the internet. Yeah. No, we're gonna keep it. We're gonna keep it civilized. That's too messy. Maybe one day though.
Maybe after.
Somebody in my comments probably saying that. Talk about what's going on. You want to talk about this? Talk about what's. No. You listen. Leave us alone.
We got jobs to do.
Just leave us alone. But yes, RIP to that man. So sorry about that.
We gotta change this Charlotte knife life. People can now. One thing I hate that people are Charlotte got a dark. No, it don't. I have a fun in Charlotte.
I do. I hate that they used to have more fun back in the day. I know it used to turn up.
Y'all spirits are dark.
Yeah, and that liquor in your system don't make it no better.
It's been great actually. So I don't know.
I've had a good time.
I hate that.
Now, granted, sometimes.
Of course, if you are in the ghetto all the time, you're gonna have a bad time. Go out there. Go outside. That's why y'all think it's like that.
And sometimes some people love the ghettos. Honey Reba's be hitting. So that love them holding the wild spots.
So
them people, them locals.
We don't be there all the time. So it's like a fresh new start.
But I know people that be in the ghettos though that love them same spot. Like they like them same spots. Like that's what they like. It be
got a dark cloud. I'm like, what dark cloud are y'all talking
I see sunshine every day.
Literally. It was just 76 where I was at.
That's cool. But speaking of RIP, but speaking of sunshine, we got a Charlotte rapper that recently he was I don't know his crime. They were saying murder though in the comments. Who knows though? But he's a 22-year-old Zaire Ali Muhammad. He wrote a book in prison recently, and
he turned Muslim as well.
Shout out. That's the thing. I'm kind of mad at my brother because that's what he was supposed to do. He was supposed to go to prison, turn Muslim, change his life around, give his life to Allah, come home, eat no pork, tell us to get our lives together, yell at us, find a good woman. But no, he did the opposite. He still, but shout out to this man. But it's called Dear Humanity. It's not a quite a book. It's a bold, unfiltered conversation with the world. So I'm assuming probably a conversation dealing with the 22-year-old and his life and things going on, which honestly I like that kind of concept. I read a book like that before where it was more so like a diary type. I'm sorry,
Tookie Williams.
Say it again.
Tookie Williams.
I don't know.
Well, Tookie Williams and Monster, they was some Crips from LA, but they both were like bestsellers in jail.
Okay,
it's kind of the same.
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. So shout out to the and honestly, because friend was looking up the rapper. What was it? Savo Dum Dirty.
That we can't pronounce your name.
Yeah, Savo Dum Dirty.
I also like to add that I like the fact that he's in there doing the book because you got people like Young Thug that were in jail. And
oh my gosh!
Didn't write a damn book, a song, nothing.
They was just on the jail calls. Get up the call, smashing. Well, no, he said himself ain't no allegedly smashing the CEOs.
He didn't. No, you smashed them niggas.
Oh Lord, allegedly. Gunna. Who said that?
No, please.
We can tonight. We can tonight. We can tonight. We can love tonight.
Yeah, shout out to this.
He was like, "How you can sleep at night?" Like his hoe. Oh gosh, he wants to sleep next to his girl. Jesus. Whale made money for her. Pluto sent money to her. Savage sent money to her. Drake sent money to her.
Drake's crazy money to her. Gunna ain't say no. Pick it up.
Maya and Nia said, no.
No, I ain't
I'm
saying-
broke. I'm broke.
I didn't even say
Definitely,
hello or goodbye. No,
definitely my brother is making that same speech right now.
He
My
called
grandma ain't sending me no money. My sister ain't sending me no money. My mama damn sure ain't sending me no money. Shout out to all my prison heads, shout out to all the jailbirds, hold it down.
I'll be his friend again. He just called me.
Who?
Your brother.
Oh, I don't know. I told you when he go long periods not without talking, I think he's in the hole. So y'all, we're gonna pray for him. 1, 2, 3. Okay, amen. We gotta pray for him because they do my brother dirty. They'll put him in there for 7 months straight for real.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's
You
literal.
gotta
He
pay.
gonna- that would drive that man crazy.
No, for real.
He's
Oh,
not right. That's
oh
why
God, I
he's
feel
gone.
so. Oh
I
Lord.
got a brother. He probably did the same to him. You got one guy.
Listen.
That's why I mentioned it. He's gonna miss it for a couple months. He in the hole, got in a fight. Come back, he
Listen.
came back crazy as hell.
And I told you that CO told him, I got my eye on you. What I do? I got my eye on you. So, let's pray for all of our people. Yeah, hold it down. Mom, I love you. People, is she coming home in a few?
No, she got life, I think.
No, she only did. Oh, she got 11. I thought she only
Old
got
lady
11
or
years.
something. Well, 11 years is
Hold
like.
on. Well, yeah, now that's the thing about it. People hate it's not even allegedly thing. That's the thing. People will see, they know that you got less than 10 years. They gonna want to add to your time just because they hate us. That's why you never tell nobody your time. How long you got? I'm still on trial. It's been 50 years. I'm still on trial. Next thing you know, next day I got out.
They're gonna think you a snitch.
Right. Yes. If I'm still on trial,
Yeah, you're not in trial if you're in prison, so they're gonna ask you like, what you in here for?
I'm still on trial. Mind your business. That's what you got. When they ask you that question again, you just gotta stab them in the eye. You just gotta stab them in the eye.
Yeah, I would just. If I have more than 10 years, honestly, I'm going in there killing shit.
Well, now, Grant, if I got 12 years, I'm gonna do straight because you might can knock off about 3. You feel me?
I literally don't want to go.
And low key, 9 years is long, but you know what I'm saying? I looked up, we 25. I said, hold on, slow down now. Time is starting to get a little quicker. Now, wait a minute, it took us forever to get 25. I swear we was just on the phone together, sitting in the living room, and now we 25.
You want to know something I've seen? That just reminded me of that. They were basically saying like people, it's like arrested development going on with people who experience COVID. Basically saying the adults that experience COVID are still acting like their pre-COVID age.
Yeah, because they have time.
I will say I don't think so. I had a ball during COVID.
I think
was never in the house. It was parties and shit going on all the time.
No, it was.
I was out there.
Yeah, I was out. I was outside a little bit too. Now, granted, it was kind of being in the schools. They tried to lock down the schools. We were still throwing sick, nasty COVID parties. Not thinking about it. I want to say, yeah, lock you up, lock us up, lock everybody up. Just partying, no mask. A lot of kickback parties, definitely. Just a lot of stuff. Shoot, I went out to eat on COVID with my birthday. I got a picture of me in the mask and everything. My friends like, Amaya, smile, and I'm like, hi. Congratulations. Very sad though. The waitress was looking. Yeah, just back up. I'm still gonna see. I was like, regardless, I'm still going out. A nigga that get me covered don't stop nothing, except for my birthday, just a little bit. But yeah, shout out to all the jail people. Luckily we've never been to jail. Belly been to jail before? She was ready to ask that question. No, I'm not. I'm never going. Please don't ask me. Listen, I'm telling you.
I would say that's crazy. That's all I think. Jail. I don't think about it. That's just hardships in there. Though. I would just think it's just a bunch of lesbians.
Not even just please. I just child. Jail stinks. It stinks in there.
I had somebody who went to jail.
That video that man.
They said that they ain't have no beds or nothing. They sleep on the floor.
They be sleeping.
No period stuff in there.
Shoot, some of them niggas have to sleep standing up. You my bitch tonight. Stand up and sleep. It gets listen.
Even if you get your ass whooped, I will fight.
Listen, a man, I looked up online. Shout out to this man. He said, if you are being afraid of your life, you make a doo-doo concoction and you let that concoction sit for about 4 months. Your roommate better be like, man, what's that smell? You tell him, don't worry about it. Just chill
My
out.
whole thing is like, that's not gonna
Like,
kill a man though. Is it gonna kill him?
it's acidic. Literally, it
But
was.
he's gonna be more mad. He's gonna come after me. You gotta kill.
Listen, that
gotta
man
kill
said
them.
ain't nobody messed with that man ever since he threw that doo-doo on that man. He said he did it in front of everybody and it burnt. I don't know if it got acidic over time. It burnt his eyes and they just sent the man away. Yeah, he said ain't nobody on that unit mess with that man no more. That would have done enough for me. I don't want no doo-doo on me. I'm crazy, but I'm not doo-doo crazy. You know some hardcore killers out here, but I know some hardcore killers that ain't touching no boo-boo.
It's not even lube in jail, so what are they doing?
Oh, child.
Don't feel comfortable. Y'all niggas keep them in there. Anyway,
I want some ass. Let me stop. But yeah,
fight every day.
every
We
day.
sitting here doing fighting for our goddamn life.
Speaking of fighting every day for our lives, Lord, I don't know how I felt about this. They was bringing this up. Somebody brought this up about Charlotte traffic versus Atlanta traffic versus this traffic versus that traffic. I said, but honestly, my whole take on this, who cares?
Either way, I got sit in traffic.
Yeah, either way you sit in traffic. But the person was trying to make it a thing like, Atlanta got a traffic. People from Charlotte be complaining.
Who said that?
He's like a person that does go to like little events. I don't know.
Why are you making a video? I can't.
But he's like an influencer. He's known in Charlotte. So I mean, but I just I don't know. He said he's from Charlotte. That's why I'm like, people. If you real Charlotte people we don't speak on Atlanta. You feel me? Like that's because we respect Atlanta to enough where we know that's their thing, and we get so tired of getting compared. So most people from Charlotte don't even speak like that. So for him to speak like that, why are you even starting this conversation? And he was like, I'm a Charlotte person myself, so I can say that, which is cool. But it's like I don't understand. Like why is he even?
Why is you could have said LA?
Granted,
Or just say it's just traffic. Because either way,
and granted, people can't complain it's traffic. Why people can't,
people just have,
But shout out to Atlanta. I guess shout out to traffic. I don't know, but honestly, police make traffic sometimes is man-made. Well, it's always man-made. However,
that posted they could see that it was nobody in front of it. Was
literally sometimes police officers do that on purpose. Yeah. I see the police, especially 77 going in town, like 77. The police would be just sitting with his lights on, not pulling nobody over. But I said, he trying to just control traffic speed, which is just dumb with me because after we pass you, we going 90 on the 50. Easy, but I got to make up the 12 minutes I lost in traffic. But I don't know. I just didn't. I just kind of was like, okay, well, another one bites the dust. Another comparison. Everybody want to compare. Like I said, but when we compare the A's, now all of a sudden, now we in okay.
Yeah,
now when we talk about the D, now nobody want to talk about the DL that's go down in Charlotte. But you want to compare some traffic. Nah, compare the DLs. Let's talk about that.
New York has real traffic. New York has rats.
Yeah. New York got real DLs. Oh, don't get on me, New York. I'm just playing. Oh, so maybe that Whataburger I was talking about on Almont Road on the east side of Charlotte, it will be here opening December. I'm not saying these are for the people.
I know.
Oh, you just telling the people how you feel about it. Oh, okay, I respect.
I hope they get lots of business. They're not black owned, so
yeah.
But
definitely I want to in and out.
Okay, have y'all seen it?
I don't know, but that sounds good. Ooh, I like
buns be like caramelized onions. Yes, they caramelize. They good.
But some people are not an onion.
Well, they can they're childish and they can go to hell.
But I'm not a tomatoey person either.
About the tomatoes.
Cause to me, they'll eat like a thick slice of tomato on your burger.
They don't make a break. I would prefer it not, but if it's there, I'm still eating it.
I can't. Are you gonna still eat it or no? You gonna take it off? So a thin slice. I just can't.
Onions? I like cooked onions.
Okay.
Yeah,
it's cool.
This looks good. I'm telling
you.
I
don't like mushrooms.
I said y'all want to go to. I'm gonna start doing stuff like that. When I see a restaurant I like, we're gonna fly to Houston from Friday to Sunday, and I'm going here. But we can do other shit.
Mm-hmm.
Houston's a little far, so that's why you gotta stay the weekend. But I would literally go to Baltimore for a day. Literally
come back.
5 a.m. eat my crabs and
I
come
told
back.
my mama let me keep her job. She
Okay.
want to leave American Airlines. I said, let me. They won't know the difference. Just give me the badge, give me the suit. I'm gonna go in. I'm Sharon Brook. You know, cook one, whatever. But you know, those free flights come in handy. But yeah, so the Waterburger open. That's exciting. You know, they got a little fun, little childish menu. You know, they've been open since 1950. So shout out to them. Yeah, they opened September 18th, so like last week.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's a great thing. Speaking of not great things, me and my mom was talking about this, and it was just very, very sickening to our soul. But the four men were arrested and charged with murder of a 4-year-old boy that was shot in the area, Still Creek area, which I was really
That's
confused
about
last Monday.
anything happen anywhere.
Okay. Angelo Jordan Marquez. What's the other one? Anthony. Yeah, arrested in Raleigh. So wait a minute, they're brought back to Mecklenburg County in their little Dodge Charger. Of course, sadly, it's always in Dodge. Y'all better start getting these. Y'all gotta get other cars, like a clown car. Like, you know, but I'm glad they got caught. People like this need to get caught because but yeah, they was entering the shots. So basically, I guess they were trying to steal, they did steal a car, and then it was somehow ended, I guess, some shots fired in the townhomes, and then one of those shots entering the homes, killing 4-year-old Jace Edwards. He died before being taken to the hospital. Po
And
baby.
had people in the comments
Po
saying
baby.
free them.
Who?
Lots of people in the show.
Mm.
I guess they're trying to say one person
Now wait.
shot them, one person was a shooter. Either way, I don't
Oh,
know
it's
which one, but they were saying
shouldn't have been in the area.
so they were saying a lot of them were
Stupid
saying
games,
that,
stupid
that was a lot of,
prizes.
you seen this back and forth. I seen, yeah.
Yeah. No.
I'm not saying turn your back, but
No.
I would still be like, hey, you did something effed up, but I'm not gonna say free my brother because if he did that, he did that. I'll still support him. Like, I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna send him no money and turn my back on him. I'm pretty sure that the guilt is gonna eat him alive anyway. But I'm not gonna go in there and disrespect the people family telling us some free. No, it's time to pay. You guys face the consequences.
Yeah, y'all gotta stop. Y'all gotta chill with all that. You know,
Disrespectful.
it's
That's why I never said free on Thug either, because I feel like and all them like people dead, but I'm pretty sure if y'all family member, y'all love this music, if y'all family member or whoever was killed behind him, you wouldn't be wanting people to say free Young Thug just because you like the way he rappers on the song.
I would now granted one thing about the streets and these OGs and street people will say now when it comes down street on street, that's that's sadly the price of the game.
But what he did say,
now,
it wasn't everybody just streets who died behind him.
So now that's where it comes down to. When it comes down to innocent people, children, people of their bystanders getting killed, that's where they, But I will say, one of them situations, we in the trap and 2 people get killed. That's a sad situation. But I feel like from these what the OGs just saying, the people in the streets, you live by the gun, you die by the gun. So that's one of them situations where, that's more of a situation where, I'm not saying it's acceptable, but that's just what comes with that lifestyle. But then that, like you were saying, we get into slippery slopes where we having innocent bystanders, innocent people, y'all just trying to just carjack people. Like it's just too much. Like I can't. When I one thing about, and granted, I feel like there's not saying there's rankings, but me preferably, yes. Now, granted, people might look at me and be like, "Well, no, the drug dealer is causing death and causing people to, smoke the crack." Da da da. But my opinion is like nobody put the crack to your mouth and smoke. Now, granted, now if you had a situation where somebody forced you to smoke the crack, cool. But if nobody forced you to smoke that crack, hit that pipe.
Drug dealers, yeah, I think that as far as the drug situation,
compared to that's why, for example,
but it's usually drug dealers still have people are getting robbed,
but it's the people wanting to rob. Like I could just use my situation. That person ain't never has been known in the city to do anything to anybody. That's just sadly people will want to come take what you got going on. But I'm not. But like I said, people could turn around and say no, the drug dealer is just as bad, which I can understand. But I just never been down with no thief. I ain't never been down with no. Because I think this all stemmed for like a carjacking. They was trying to like steal a car, something like that. Just childish. Go to work. Right. Go to work. This episode gonna be called "Go to Work," and there's women out here laying down. What you mean? I want you locked up. Then I'm talking about the women. I want the women locked up. I said that women, we stopped a lot of stuff. The world, we kind of we can shake some things up. We just gotta stop with some of the foolishness. Make these men, make these dogs get in order. Here no there, you know. But yes, that 4-year-old Jace, R.I.P. That's just very sad. I was at the gravesite the other day. Just some of them graves, it'd be literally babies, kids, under 5 years old, not even haven't even went past their first hand in life. So yeah, I just play stupid games, win stupid prizes. So yeah. And it's one of them situations where I remember Dr. Phil had a show where 3 or 4 young guys were trying to reverse their life sentences because the the homeowner who they ran in their house shot and killed one of their friends, but they charged the young men for murder instead of the homeowner. So they was trying to, of course, say that's illegal, but hey, that's how. So sadly, for even this situation, they might want to say, well, it's only one person that shot. Some states, you got to know these gun laws. Y'all want to play with these guns, you better know these laws. If you in the same car with somebody that just committed something, you might get that same crime. Y'all better be careful. So, hey, listen, I'm real. You better, but you wanted to go. That's one thing my mom will be quick to say. You wanted to go. You wanted to be out there. You wanted to be outside. So, hey, but prayers up to everybody. Speaking of prayers up to everybody, so more they're talking about creating a bill for the recent passing of the 22-year-old girl that got stabbed. The Republicans are.
What's the bill?
They just want to make a bill to, which I don't see. This is where I'm confused. They want to make a bill to where they are keeping people, violent criminals, under house arrest longer, and they want to keep them on basically more a secure bond, so not letting them out, and of course more electric monitoring of the ankle bracelet. But my whole thing was he was crazy. Yeah. He was mental. So maybe we should create a bill for more funding for mental health. Maybe. What? No. Lock them up.
They would be locked.
No, let's just lock them up. Just lock them up. That's that. You know. Right, I'm gonna say because and they're also talking about more law enforcement downtown in Charlotte because of the situation in around the trail, the light trail area. What the hell? The light rail area. But I could have been told you that because I almost had a situation happen to me a couple years ago. Mind you, I'm inviting my 2 friends fresh from Asheville. I'm thinking I'm finna show them a good time. We got followed down the light rail thing. Like a man followed us for like 40 minutes. We had a zigzag, went down. They like, I said, look, welcome to the streets. I'm sorry. I was scared for them because I'm like, what the world? Try to be on the set, on just down this. And this was the last year Epic Center too. Epic Center was packed. This was probably like 2019. Right before COVID, Epicenter was packed. And he saw us, we was about to leave. And I noticed him because I'm like, even my friend was like, she tapped me like that. She said, is he following us? I'm like, he might. I said, there he is. We kept walking around. I said, oh my God, he followed us. He followed us all the way to the light rail. So we got off the light rail and got off another thing, got back on, we lost them. But yeah, so I could have been told y'all you need more police. But I think also what would help more is more mental health funding. Get these people,
everybody get a gun.
All right, well, shoot. Let's just shoot each other. Yeah. Let them be the best woman on them and win. Let the duel games begin. Sad. Now, granted, though, I can say violent criminals shouldn't be continuously led out to society. I do agree. Violent, like, and I'm not talking.
He had violent charges.
He had kind of violent charges, but then he also had charges dealing with like the mental stuff. Like, so it's like I feel like for those who are actually, and mind you, I'm talking about because this stuff date back. We work with kids, baby. We see them when they 2-3 years old. I can tell when the baby finna be a serial killer. I can just look in his eyes. It's in his eyes.
I can look at a baby at 1 or 2 and say this nigga ain't gonna be no addition to society.
Listen, I could smell it.
And I can say I'm not saying that. I mean I treat him different.
Now,
The way you
great,
can see it.
and this is where the resource, and she can vouch. She's been teaching for a long time. This is where those resources, those things come in to halt it, stop it, control it, and get them to where they can
says, show me a kid
change.
at 3, you show me who he is at 35. That's real shit.
Yeah, so that's why if you can do what you can do as a parent, as people in society,
You know your baby been killing them bats, and he's 3 years old. Go ahead and get
child.
some help.
So, you know, I
bit the bat off head off.
I would prefer, you know, I get the whole concept of adding more, you know, funding to that and keeping violent criminals, you know. But honey, y'all done spent too much money on the jails. Honey, can we taxpaying people get some money? I want some money on. They in jail. Let them stay in. If that's the case, they in jail. Let them stay in jail. Stop giving them money. Shoot. Y'all the ones letting them out so quick. You hear the phone calls. Actually, we should base jail release off phone calls. Pull up your dialogue and let's see what you've been talking about.
You said play with your what?
What? Send them back. No, I'm sorry. No, actually, they can stay. Now that's fine. That's something normal. It's them weirdos, but yeah. So we're gonna keep y'all updated on those. You know what's going on with that. Speaking of keep it updated, North Carolina betting increased by 29% thanks to football, and I might be like 2% of that.
I didn't bet on football yet.
I bet it on Have I won? No, not yet. But that's the price of the game. Like, granted, I used some bonus stuff, so I wasn't too mad about it. But that's the price, you know, that's the price of the game, the price that you play. One thing about North Carolina, we love our cigarettes, we love our liquor, and we love our gambling. Very simple-minded people. Yeah, but North Carolinians were ready for some football. August online betting resulted increased in 29% over the year. Figures of North Carolina State Lottery of August, the end of the full college week games that ended in 2024 started at 478.7 million and went up from 370.5 million in 2024. What are the best? I'm talking about now. Is this 2024? I hope it's not 2024. It might be 2024. Who knows? I just know now. Granted, I can believe it though. I can believe it. I can believe it. I can truly believe it. But shout out to, you know, shout out to us. Shout out to the betting. Shout out to, you know, I always tell people when it, you know, love the gym, but we also have our little vices. There's nothing's wrong, you know, as long as you're not putting in more than you're getting out. That's the name of the game, you know. So shout out to y'all. Shout out to North Carolinians. We're still gonna do our thing. Speaking of North Carolina and speaking of good old things, the homecomings are coming up. I'm very excited. You know, I said I want to do a homecoming tour one time in my life and just go to a bunch of homecomings. But I said we got to do it while we still young because I don't want to, you know, I don't want to be, you know, at a certain age you can't just be like, you just can't be like, and you like, no, I don't want to do that, you know. But so, you know, shout out to the homecomings that's coming up. Shout out to the HBCU homecomings coming up. Shout out to ECU, our little homecoming. You know, got to shout out the school I went to. You know, I'm trying to think who we have for our first year, and I still got the video. No, not. Well, T-Pain was for our spring fling or something like that, our end of year. And remember, I was what I say.
Like, T-Pain.
We were, and then, you know, what's so crazy? At first, people were talking about it. We was like, "Oh, T-Pain coming," but then people was low key like trying to act too. People was trying to act too like cool for T-Pain. But then that last day when everybody, you basically, it was a. And my whole thing, I was like, I think they made us get tickets, but I'm like, it was an outdoor event. When I say everybody named Mama got a ticket, that whole he had the whole lawn just full. Kids was on the balcony. Luckily, where he performed at was outside of my dorm, so we started out at up top, but then we was like, let's just make our way down. But yeah, shout out T-Pain. But no, for our homecoming, I want to say we had Lil Baby. This is like this is when he fresh came out. And I still got the video. I said, okay. And then literally like probably a couple months later, he just blew up. I was like, look at us. And I didn't even know that song for real. That shout out to the label, this me. I mean, but he performed that like 7 times. And, you know, I'm just playing. He had a couple hits though. But, you know, so shout out to the, you know, homecomings. Great things. Also, they laid Charlie Kirk to rest. That happened. But they tried to say it was a Trump rally. It wasn't even a funeral. I knew it though. I knew it was a Trump rally. Get these people out of here. But leading figures from the Trump administration and mega movement joined tens of thousands to pay tribute to the right-wing activist Charlie Kirk at his funeral on Sunday. Kirk, 31, didn't realize how young he was. A father of two was killed right, Utah University at a speaking event. I mean, his video. Oh, yeah, his video. Both of them videos dropping that week. That was too much on us. His video and that girl getting stabbed, that was too much. America ain't happy about that. Two white people get stabbed in a week. Somebody must pay. Niggas is finna die tonight. I know. Oh no. You see, he said the whole National Guard to Chicago. Somebody got to pay. I know. Woo child. Lord have mercy. But I felt it right now. I feel the evilness on me right now. They watching our show right now. We're gonna get them two hoes one day. We're gonna catch them slipping. We're gonna catch them slipping. They talk too much. But yeah, people were saying how it went from funeral to a resembled a political rally, which I wouldn't be. They was cheering, crying, playing Jesus Take the Wheel. Might be crazy. They do too much. Allegedly. But Trump was there, Vice President was there, the Secretary of State was there, Deputy Chief of Staff was there, former Fox News host was there. Just everybody, anybody with a KK hat was there. I'm just playing, allegedly. I'm just playing, nah. Because it was some times up in there. It was some times up in there. I love Charlie Kirk. I understand him, man. I don't like him either.
Charlie Kirk is my hero. Who is this man?
There's a black man.
No, I know who.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. There's some times up in there. I bet it was some times up in the building, though. I bet it was some times.
Charlie Kirk.
I don't like him either.
News, they took Jimmy Kimmel off the air.
Oh, because of what he said, right?
Yeah.
What he say?
I don't know, but I do know they said that I guess we're supposed to be boycotting Hulu of him. They said it has been working. Hulu has lost lots of money. I guess he's on Hulu, that show. I don't know.
Oh.
And
well, Jimmy's one never to he always speak his mind.
I'm confused as to when I thought his whole wasn't it Charlie Kirk's whole thing about freedom of speech.
Child. It ain't fun when the rapper got the gun.
Yeah.
But it's okay. Also, we got some time over. We're just gonna go with it. Oh my gosh. Shout out to Cardi. Shout out to Offset. Shout out to Stephon Diggs. Shout out to the lawyers. Everybody here. Let me tell you something. They did a family tree on. Yeah, this is wild. But Cardi B announces that and what's so crazy, Fred? I really did not think she was pregnant. I thought that she couldn't lose the baby weight. Because I'm like, I hate that. Why can't I just not have a baby and I want to show my stomach? Maybe I just am insecure. But nah, baby pregnant. Baby pregnant. By boyfriend, she says boyfriend Stephon Diggs, which is, hey, at the end of the day, it is
4 of the kids and 2 that are,
Now, granted, I will say, because I think it's funny because Cardi made a little joke about it. Hey, Barbara, yeah, this Shirley. I think we got the same baby daddy, which is cool. But one thing I don't care for, and just from, my perspective, if, I don't really like the whole concept of you being there for the baby when the baby born. Now all of a sudden you want a DNA. Cause but I mean, hey, here nor there, it is what it is. Every man has a right to DNA. I believe that. Now I ain't never deny DNA. You can have it. Here you want it clear as day. But they have video of him with the baby at the hospital, taking I guess the baby that's allegedly was born a couple months ago. He had the baby, he took the baby,
a bunch of that can't be saying.
But my whole thing with that is, now you're asking a couple months later for a DNA. I feel like that's kind of weird because you was just at the hospital, you was cutting the umbilical cord, rubbing my feet, putting the baby in the car seat. Now all of a sudden you were Cardi, you want a DNA? I'm gonna give you a DNA, and I'm gonna I'm sorry, I gotta wrap it up. Any food places of the week? But shout out to Cardi, beautiful pregnancy.
Shout out Nana Morrison Soul Food. I wanted to talk about them because I've heard they've gotten a bad rap. But I do want us to come in and support our black.
Oh, and Nana's is good on now. Nana's by the I want to say up there by what's that? Brookshire area, Walmart area, Mount Holly area. I heard they good.
Okay. What makes it special, the menu is packed with
Mhm.
Southern Comfort classics, crispy fried chicken, tender collard greens, creamy mac and cheese, candy yams, cornbread, and more. Every plate is served with love and that homestyle flavor that we all grew up on. If you are craving a hearty, comforting food with soul, this is the place to go. Perfect for Sunday dinner with the family or when you just want a taste of something warm and familiar. Pro tip, go hungry and don't skip dessert. Their banana pudding is to die for.
AKA go out to church. Be in the middle of a sermon like I'm hungry. But we want to shout out some events real quick that we got coming up. Of course, every Monday, Connected with E. We got the Saturday Takeover coming up this Saturday the 27th at Heist Brewery. So that's going to be very great. Of course, we got some fall events that we got coming up. So definitely y'all keep up with that. And the Queen City Awards, November 22nd. Please, 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 please come out and support. And we end, of course, the message of the day. Keep pounding, keep going, keep up the good work,
Keep holding.
keep striving, keep hoeing, and remember to keep connected. But emphasis on the keep pounding. Go Panthers. I'm so proud of y'all. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. This has been a great show. Connected with